Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Nosa Best Ojo say Edo State election na shameful one. As long as Tinubu na Nigeria president, no election for Nigeria. He say even the election result wey come out, e shock some APC members. Make I leave you, make you for hear from Apostle Nosa Best Ojo.
Good morning. God bless you. Praise God. I'm doing this video. A lot of friends outside the country, Edolites in different parts of the world who are close to me physically, and some who are my friends on social media have been sending me messages asking me how was actually the Edo election. Since we are on ground, what happened? What can we say? And I said, well, I didn't have much to say than to say, for now, there is no election in Nigeria. That's the truth. Let me say this categorically. For now, as long as Tinubu is president, there's nothing like an election in Nigeria. I'm saying this without fear of any human being. And as far as I'm concerned, and a lot of people also saw it, even some of the APC people who are close to me, who are around me, also said it on their own, that they were on ground, but then discovered that of a true, even though their party is celebrating, even though they are celebrating, but they knew the truth. I'm not for PDP. I'm not for APC. I'm not for any party. I'm not for Labour. But I'm for democracy. Nigeria have come of age. We've come of age that we should allow things play out the way it should be. If Nigeria continue like this, I feel sorry for the next generation. And some of us have made up our mind, God helping us. If God give us the grace, there is nothing that will make us allow our children settle again in this country. This last Edo State election was actually a shame to Nigeria, and a shame to democracy, a shame to this country, and a shame to presidency, shame to everyone who actually has a human conscience. We know was shameful, was not a free and fair election from us. Like I said, I'm a Nigeria citizen. My pain and my cry is not because PDP was declared loser or APC was declared winner. The truth is that I've always stood for neutrality, because you don't even know who will perform. In time past, we've stood with some persons who failed us. So right now, whoever God want to put there, whoever the people want to put there, let it be. But in a situation where the will of the people is not allowed, because if the people elect a leader, if he fail, that the people will know that, oh, we elected this leader. So, but a situation where the people didn't elect the leader, and it is being said that those who seize power never do well. Those who seize power never do well. Those who seize power never put the people first. That's the truth. When a man seizes power, as far as concerned, the people didn't give him the power, so he will not put them first. So it's a shame. It's not something that any Nigerian should be proud of, whether your party won or your party didn't win. But what happened in Edo State is a shame, and I feel pity for Nigeria. That's the truth. When the president will come to a state and say, do you want this state back? They say, don't worry, I will give you the states. The president does not have the power to make such statement. I will give you the state. You know what I can do. That's a wrong statement. We know what you can do, Mr. President. We know how you took presidency, even though you didn't win. We know how you took presidency. So when you say you know what I can do, we know what you are talking about. You're telling us that I didn't win, I took presidency, they went to call, the call didn't give them a listening ear, so I'm going to do the same in Edo State. Well, it's a shame. That's the truth, because we are young people. We are watching what these elders are doing. These are supposed to be elder statements. But one, I've also know that Green hair is not a sign for wisdom, because even fools also grow old. Even fools also become rich. And in Nigeria, even fool also can be president and governor, can be senator, can be anything. But for all of you who have been asking me, this is my view. Edo State election was a shameful one. That's the truth. If you look at the state, a lot of people didn't come out to vote. A lot of persons didn't vote. And the reason they didn't vote is that they know that the voters don't count. So those who count, they are the ones that matter. So the voters actually don't count in an election in Nigeria. So those who vote doesn't count. So those who count are those who count the votes. And that's what we've seen in Edo State, and that's what we are seeing across. You know, it was like during the local government election in Edo State, when the ruling party won all the 18 local governments. And I told the people, there is no way the ruling party would have won 18 local governments if the governor was fair enough. The governor wasn't fair. And I want to say this to Governor Godwin Obaseki. You have no integrity to cry over what happened in this election. You don't have that integrity. Godwin Obaseki, the governor of Edo State, I'm saying this to you, you shouldn't cry over what just happened in the governorship election, because it was a seed you planted. When the 18 local government become PDP, you knew there's no way you would have won 18 local government, because there was nothing on ground to show for it. You didn't do anything. Governor, you didn't do anything in the state. Your 8 years in Edo State is a shameful 8 years. I'm saying this, and I can say this because I'm not one of the pastors who have taken one error from any political party. I've not taken one error from any political party, so I can say this. So you see, the seed you sowed, so they are building on it. So it's a shame. It's a shame. And those who live in glass house shouldn't throw stone. So these things you're doing, and APC should also know what you're doing now. PDP once were there, and PDP did all they could do, but not as worse as APC. Don't worry, another party will come up. So it's just going to be round the circle. So what's the hope for the men of integrity in this country? How do good men come into politics in Nigeria? Those of you who are saying, oh, church people should encourage politics, pastors should encourage, good people should encourage. How do good people come into politics in Nigeria? How do they come in? We saw what happened at the polling unit, political parties sharing 10,000, 20,000 to voters. So we're cooking jollof rice with chicken, so we're giving wrapper to women. It's a shame. And somebody say, oh, why are the people taking this thing? The people know that if they take or they don't take, what will happen will happen. That's the truth, because their votes wouldn't count. So what I'm saying to my friends outside Nigeria who are from Edo State, who are Nigerians, I tell you the truth, no matter the tribe you belong, no matter what tribe you belong, what happened to one can happen to others. You may be celebrating now your tribe man, your this, so, but it's painful. It's painful. Sometimes you just ask yourself, is there hope for Nigeria? That's just the truth. You just ask yourself, is there hope for this country? You just ask the question, does this country even have hope? Do they even know where they are going? Because we don't have a leader. We don't have a leader in Nigeria. We don't have a leader. The only governor we could talk about in the whole of Nigeria is the Labour Party governor from the East, who for a few years has transformed that state. So let me not go into all of that. But what I'm saying in essence is that the election in Edo State was a shameful one. Was a shameful one. We all saw what happened. We all knew what played out. But it's well. God bless Nigeria and God help this country. God help this country. But I tell you, next election, you may not get up to 2% of people that will come out and vote. That's the truth. After what happened in presidency, the Z for voting dropped by 50%. But Edo State, it has dropped again with another 30%. That makes it 80%. So the next election, you may eventually see an empty polling units, like it was in some places in Edo State. Some of the polling units were just 10 persons. Some of them were just 20 persons. A lot of people were at home, minding their business. Lot of markets in my area. So Saturday, some market people were there. People were just minding their business because they know that their vote wouldn't count. So it's those who count the vote in INEC office that actually counts. And they have also showed to us that it is INEC who counts. So they should leave. I was just thinking, instead of all the money we spend in election, the money we waste in printing papers and all, let them just appoint. Yes, for these years that the president is there, appoint people to govern the state. Just point it and say, this state, I appoint you. Because that's what you are doing already, Mr. President. That's what you do. I know that a lot of you who are tribalistic, who are crazy with your tribe will come to this video and write whatever you want to write. But even if your conscience is not dead, you know the truth. We are all buying food at the same price right now. We are all buying bread at the same price right now. We are all buying bag of rice at the same price. 1 million naira can only give you 9 bags of rice. So we are all suffering what we are suffering. We are all suffering what we're suffering. $1,000 now is almost 1.7 million naira. We are all on this same thing together. And all those people were showing car, the rest of you, who were blocking the street during Jonathan time, I think by now you are dead and buried. I don't think Wole Soyinka is still alive. I'm expecting to see, Wole Soyinka 1 year remembrance, 1 year funeral remembrance. I don't believe that man is still alive. Men, I don't want to call the name of the men of God. People like Pastor Tunde Bakare, who were blocking the streets. Take back Nigeria. All of them. What are you now? For crying out loud, what are you now? A lot of us kept quiet because they are pastors. But the truth must be said. In the time of Jonathan, all these guys were blocking the street. But right now, where are them? Where are them? Because they are eating. You can't eat and talk. When you are eating, you can't talk. They are eating from the government. Where are our fathers of faith? Where are them? They are eating from the government. And it's so shameful that young pastors, young Nigerians, we are blind with anointing, touch not my anointed. When the anointed go out of place, it should be touched, nothing will happen. I'm telling you, because most of these people who call the anointed, they are not spiritual. If they were spiritual, they would have seen that the government coming was going to be terrible. Going to be terrible. But it's painful because sometimes when we all just keep quiet, it look like a nation of fools. We are not fools. We are not cowards. We are not cowards. And kudos to Prophet Isaiah Buba. One voice that is speaking. One voice that is not tired. Kudos to Prophet Isaiah Buba. And the reason most of our pastors are not talking, they have built so much empire. They built the church. Their church have become empire, become kingdom. Their church have become nation. So they are king in their church. They are president in their church. They have all it is. But forgetting that a lot of their followers are suffering. So God help the church. And may God not ask us, what did we say? What did we do? What happened when these Hamas were after the Jews? What did we say? What did we say? Like Mordecai told Queen Esther, if you keep quiet in such a time as this, God will raise up a deliverer. The church leaders are too quiet. Fathers of faith, you are too quiet. At this time, you are too quiet. And most of you have lost respect for the younger ministers. You've lost respect. If you don't know, you've lost respect for the younger ministers. God bless you, my people. So it's so painful. I'm not speaking from Anambra. I'm in Edo State. I'm in Edo State. I knew what happened. We knew what happened. We knew what played out. Like I said, if you are just joining this broker, I'm not APC. I'm not PDP. People know me, know I don't belong to any political party. But the truth is that the election in Nigeria right now is shameful. I'm telling you the truth, it's shameful. The governorship election in Edo State, where PDP won the 18 local government, was a shame and nobody spoke about it. Now, it has happened again, APC this time. So, do we continue like this? Do we continue like this? So, God bless you. So, if you are thinking of running for any political party this time, like somebody said yesterday, he said, just join APC, you will win. Whether you are popular or not. But is that how it's supposed to be? Let me hear my brokers here so that I can attend to other things. God bless you. Enjoy your week. Stay out of trouble. Be strong. The government have no plan for us. So just plan for yourself and your family. That's the truth. The government has no plan for the people. They have no plan for the people. So just plan for your family, plan for yourself. God bless you.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Nosa Best. Let us know what you think. For comment section, if you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.